All right, we are back again. Okay, it's recording. Just want to make sure. Oh, so let's see. This is WIP Parade Part 3. Yes, this will be 2019 and 2020 WIPs. There are not as many. I don't know if I just didn't start as many or if I managed to get more done. Who knows? I know I did have a couple of really good years in there where I got a lot done. And I think I got a little bit faster way to make this happen. So first, let me make sure that there were, yes, okay, make sure it was on the headset. So you're getting good quality sound. Okay. So here we go. First one up is from January 12th, 2019. It is a Redbird design called It's 5 o'clock in Texas. Trying to get the glare off. There we go. And this I bought as a full kit that's got all the stuff with it. Oops, and I just dropped it on the floor. So I don't know what the linen is. It's whatever came in from Three Stitches in Spring, Texas. And so that's what I got done. Most of the bluebonnet wallflowers in the center right there. And it is in a beautiful bag made by my friend Lucretia Crafts, who's actually working on that pattern right now, or at least she was a couple days ago. So that's that one. All right. Next up, oh, actually, I do know what that is. It says 28 count ice blue pastel linen. So moving on to the next one. This was started on March 19th of 2019. It is Bells of Ireland by Nora Corbett. And oh, so that makes it its WIP birthday because today's the 19th of March. And this is on 28 count Opal Lugana in Floral Fantasy by Sunny Dyes. Right? Isn't that perfect for a pixie? And all I got done is the center of her dress right there. And this is in a Harry Potter bag made by the person whose name I can never remember. Her mom made these. It's another one that has a little divider in it. It just doesn't have the clear front on these. And this one is a little bit thicker, which is awesome. I wish I could remember her name. I could see her face. She comes to the Stitching Sirens retreat almost all the time. Her kid usually comes with her. Cute kid. He's growing up. I can't believe how much he's grown since the first time. I think I met him the first time at the OG Floss Tube retreat in Austin many years ago. All right. Next up is, can't remember the person's name who made this bag either. I am terrible with names, always have been. I can remember a face forever, but I'm terrible with names. Last name Slaughter. Stitch All the Things is her Instagram, and I'm going to get it wrong if I say it. Anyway, this bag is made by her. Stitch All the Things. Love it. These are the absolute best bags ever. And I don't think she's making them anymore. I wish she would, because I would buy them all. And so this was started on April 21st, 2019. It is the Whale Kit by Alforce Embroidery. If you've never bought an Alforce Embroidery kit and you've only done the actual, like the PDF patterns, these things are awesome. And they're flosses. They send you their own little floss thingies to put them on there. They're beautiful. I like their kits a lot. I know buying things from Russia right now is kind of taboo, but they aren't the ones who started the war. And so I don't know exactly what this is. It's 32 count yellowish linen. It's printed, so it's on one side. And that is what I have. Righty. Itchy nose, and that floss tube itchy nose, right? Next up is May 1st of 2019. We're getting into Mania already. And this is Mermaid Fractor by Plum Street Samplers. It is done on 32 count white gray is what I have written, witch hilt linen from the attic. So something that I got from the attic, probably didn't have a great label on it. That one's almost halfway done. I should get back to that. Shouldn't take too long to finish it up. And I have a note that I did sub out the flosses for what I had on hand, so may not be the right colors, but I use close. Whatever I can find, it's close. This bag does not have a label on it. It looks like one made from Rika King, House of Stitch and Stash, or it could also be from Stitch All the Things. She made this type bag for a while too, but it's that same Marauders map fabric. Love it. All right, May 3rd, cheapo Amazon bags is from Sue Hillis Designs or Post Stitches. Yo ho ho ho. Yo ho ho ho. Who's in there? Keep your comments to yourself. Anyway, Santa Claus, Pirate Santa Claus. Love Pirate Santa Claus. Love pirates. And ooh, come on, focus. There we go. This is on 32 count Autumn Breeze Lugana by Silkweaver. Just a light honey almost color. I don't know what you call that. And next up is May 6th of 2019. And this is Love Quaker Style by RETM. And it is done on 28 count white Monaco. I think I said May 6th, right? And that is what I got done. Just kind of that center motif. Remember, this is Mania. You're stitching on it for one day. Not a lot done. Right, and that's just another one of those cheapo Amazon bags. These things are great though. They really are, because you can see what's in it, and they're very sturdy, and they have a nice zipper. And come in lots of colors. Oh, see. Having a stash of lunch over here. Next up is May 8th, 2019. This is, oh, that's the pattern, not the picture. Holly Jolly Mandala by Ink Circles. This is an Adopt-A-WIP from my friend Tracy P. And so it is being done on 32 count Belfast linen in Crystal Herald by Picture This Plus. And so some of this stitching is Tracy's and some of it is mine. Or is it? Or did she not start it? Maybe she didn't start it. Maybe I just bought the pattern from her, because that's not very much. I think I just bought the pattern from her. And that is not picking up that green very good. This is a really pretty forest green color with sparkles. You can kind of see the sparkles. It's still not getting all the green. I said that was May 8th, 2019. And this is, I don't know where I got that bag at, but it's nice for a little small project. Next up, May 10th, Summer at the Shore. Oops, hang on. Pattern didn't make it back in there. That would be a disaster. Get them mixed up and not know which one it was in. Okay. Summer at the Shore by Country Cottage Needleworks. Love these things. I love all their beach scenes. This is done on 32 count Wexford linen in Flesh Tone by Silkweaver. Like, great name for a color, right? And I got, well, that's actually what it is though. Literally says Flesh Tone up there. Just that center house, the windows and the window casing started on that one. Okay, again, another of my lovely cheap Amazon bags. Ooh, this one is a Whip It Up bag. I can't remember the lady's name, but she's from Canada. They carry these at Under the Sea Fabrics now, and I think I ordered mine when she first started putting them out though on Instagram. And this is beautiful fabric. To the pink on the inside. I don't know what the other fabric is, but this is May 13th, and it is Peacock and Pomegranate by Cottage Garden Samplings. I just love that peacock. And it is on 28 count Opalugana in Seaside by Hand-Dyed Fabrics by Stephanie, or Fabrics by Stephanie, whatever the heck they call it now. I don't remember which one's right. And that is what I have done. That is a great peacock needle binder that I don't remember where I got it from. Somebody in Europe. She used to make floss tube videos, but I don't think she's made it in a while. Well, a long time. Or if she did, she changed her name, so it's not coming up on my stuff anymore. Turn that around so I can see it out the front. Okay, next up is May 15th, 2019. And this is in a lovely Garan bags stitchy bag. And apparently I just stuck it in there because it's still in the old cheesy bag. Again, when I empty a bag, I just, I throw another project in it. But it is, because all of the floss is in there. That's why. Probably why. But we'll remedy that right now. Knee high. Whoop, there, maybe. There we go. Knee high by Hands on Design. And it is on 32 count Witchelt linen in amber. And this is crunchy linen. But that's what I got done. My lovely Missouri. That's what I'm working. So I have a Missouri one and a Texas one. All right, make sure I get all the floss together there. Throw that back in that one. Kind of my 4th of July bag there, even though it's like way too big for that actual project. But it's the theme, right? All right, May 16th is, oh, hang on. Pile needs to adjust. There we go. This is a Goose Designs bag. Cool, right? Y'all know where to find her on Instagram and Etsy. It is Witchboard by Cottage Garden Samplings. And this is done on 28 count Opalugana in Chestnut by Fabrics by Stephanie, Hand-Dyed Fabrics by Stephanie. And that is what I have done. I think I have all of the flosses in there for it. Looks like it. Wow. So I could just go to town on that bad boy. Get in there. Doesn't want to cooperate. Turn that around so I can see what it is. Itchy nose. Next up is She Sells Seashells. Say that 5 times fast. By Hinzite. Looks like that. Got that one from Fancy Works. Don't remember where that is, but I always look up whenever I travel, which I don't do as much anymore, but I always look up the local needle workshops and go visit, and there's all the little beads that come with. This is being done on 32 count Wexford linen. It's a solo dye by Silk Weaver, so it does not have a name. And I actually got quite a bit of this one done. I know I've worked on this one several times since then. My little dolphin needle minder getting himself upside down. And next up, gosh, itchy nose. That is out of order. Apparently several of these are out of order. Give me a second. There we go. Gosh. Ziploc. We have May 18th, Monk's Hood by Nora Corbett. A little closer look there. Love those colors. And this one is being done on 32 count Lugana in Nessie by Under the Sea Fabrics. And just got some of the center part of her dress done, and ooh, you are not getting the bright color on that fabric. It's way more green than that. When I was getting these out to do them, they started flipping and sliding, so some of them got out of order. But I think I got it under control now. Ziploc bag. Next one is May 19th. This is called Hogwarts in the Bank by Maria Bravco, and you can find her stuff on Etsy, I believe. Let me see if I can find an overall picture. Yes, there it is. Hogwarts in the Bank. Isn't that cool? It's gonna take me forever. This thing is huge, but it's very cool. It is being done on 28 count opal Lugana in Dragonstone by Hand Dyed Fabric by Stephanie. Stephanie's Fabrics, again, you know who I mean. Get that pattern back in there. And I do not have a lot done on this one. Just the top, working on the little stopper at the top. Of course, I have my Hogwarts needle minder. This fabric is gorgeous, though. Retro. Looks like I am going to have to start a new stack. All right, so I'm going to be bending over now to stand these up in the floor. Okay, next up. This is a Mama Joan bag made by Mama Joan. Not sure if she's still making bags anymore or not. Love it though. This is from May 21st, 2019. Nora Corbett Eva. Love those colors. This is on 28 count opal Lugana in Will of the Wisp by Sunny Dice Fabrics. Again, I will say I am sorry she is no longer making books. Make sure I got it the right side up. You have to admit, this is fabulous fabric. And I'm 99.9% sure that's, yes, that's upright. So got a lot of the black done. Love that fabric. Perfect for a witch riding a broom, right? Back on track. Yes. Okay. Back to Amazon bags. This one is from May 23rd, 2019. Hello Summer by Plum Street Samplers. And this is on 32 count Wexford linen. Again, it's another solo dye by Silkweaver. Lots of pretty colors. And I've actually got a good bit of that one done. Thought it looked like the summer sky, right? That's why I used that pattern fabric. I like it. Next up is another made by Mama Joan bag. Nightmare Before Christmas, right? Hers are all see-through on the front. This one is another Plum Street Samplers henpeck. Apparently I have made one floss substitution on here. Apparently I ran out of Weeks Dye Works coal because it is being done with Classic Colorworks Blackbird, excuse me. And this is on 32 count Lugana in Dryad by Under the Sea Fabrics. And I got I got 2 chickens done. There's one more little chicken at the top. Yeah, there is one more chicken right up there. So it doesn't have, yeah, it has a lot left to go because it's got that big old green hill at the bottom to do. But one of these days, it'll get done. Because I still love it. Who doesn't love chickens? All right, next up is Goodbye Fall. Let's see if this is the right one because this one doesn't have a label on the outside. This bag is changed her name. Doing videos with her daughter now. To Georgia Peaches. I think that's what she goes by now. I don't know. But she was doing monogrammed bags with that. I think that's the, the cricket thing that does it. So I like it. Very cool. This was a Plum Street Sampler kick, apparently. Goodbye Fall by Plum Street Samplers. And this is on 28 count Opal Lugana in Midas Touch by Silkweaver. I have thread everywhere. Oh, I actually got quite a bit done on this one too. I love that big fat red bird. Cute. Yeah, I need to get back to that one too. All that back in there. Come on. Gotta have sound effects, right? Next up, Atlantis. This is a So Much to Love bag. Gotta think for a second. Was in their club for a while. This is one of the More to Love, the bigger ones. So this is another Outforce embroidery kit called Atlantis. Focus. Hard to see, it's a little tiny picture. And so this is done on, it says I guess it told me in there because I have 32 count Murano written down, but all of the floss is of course from the kit. And I've worked on this one several times. Did I say when this is from? June 19th. If I didn't say it, the last one was from May 26th. Goodbye Fall. So now we are out of Mania and on just to regular starts. So June 19th, Juneteenth, Atlantis, and I've worked on this one several times since then. But it's going to be fairly large. That's the top and bottom, so won't get any taller, but definitely fairly large project. All right, next up is from July 13th. Oh, this is when we did we do our birthday retreat. Mine and Lucretia's, our San Antonio area stitchers. Our birthdays are semi-close together. They're both in July. And I remember starting this at the retreat. So, Blended Lace, Hungarian Folk Art number 2. I have number 1 and number 3. Started. Sorry, hair is driving me crazy today. This is just 28 count white Monaco. And that's what I got done. And I had that on there because it was July. So, my little patriotic mini. And it is in a Aran cotton bags. It's a Christmas bag. They're so inappropriate. Christmas in July stitching. How's that? Or winter bag. This is Winter Wonderland. Alrighty, and so the next, apparently I finished some other ones. We go all the way to September. And this is a bigger Amazon bag. Oh, because I didn't get this one from Amazon. Somebody gave me that one. I don't remember who. This was, I don't remember who, Quiltify Design. So it is on Etsy. So Quiltify Design, All Souls Fear Landon. Several people have done this and finished it. It is a gigantic piece. Mine is being done on 32 count Fog Jobelin by Picture This Plus. And I am doing mine in, oh, I didn't put it down. Hang on, it's in here. DMC 115 variegated. I've got several skeins of it in there. Hopefully. Oh, but that's not, like, that's one that you can't get anymore. Which way's up? Okay, that's up. There you go. Big center motif done. That's basically it. And I think I have my Darth Maul on here. Yeah, I thought he fit pretty well with it, with the red and black. But that's what I'm doing mine with. It's the red and black variegated. Okay, next up, also September. This one is September 19th of 2019. Another Garon Cotton Bags bag. And this is Skeleton by Rovaris. Rovaris. I'm not sure I'm saying that right. And it is done on 28 count Opal Lugana in Amethyst by Fabrics by Stephanie. Apparently that's when she changed her name, or at least changed the labels, or when I got to using one. This is bright fabric. Oh, that's pretty close to color. So I got most of the body of the middle of one skeleton done. And those are DMC, which makes it nice. You have to find specific things. Let's start that because, usually most of us have the full set of DMC on hand and can just get started on them. Next up, another Made by Mama Joan bag. Love these. Inappropriate to the season, but I still loved it. And this is from October 25th, 2019. It's a Enchanted Pumpkin by Mill Hill Buttons and Beads. Sorry, I am dying with the glare here. There we go. Get all the floss off of it. And that is what I have done. It's trying to focus. There we go. We are just about done with 2019. Next one is November 3rd, 2019. This is in another Garon bag. I don't know if you can see that, but isn't that adorable? It's a bear snowman. And the inside is gorgeous too. Great, great fabric selections. This is Christmas Sentiments by Stony Creek Collection. Put all my junk in there. Let me make sure that I get to the right page, because there are other patterns in here that I have marked to do as well. Well, apparently I don't have the one marked. It's the actual pattern. Page 31. Lots of people did this. Christmas Sentiments. And this is from the annual Christmas issue, summer 2014. All right, summer 2014. And this is done on 28 count Opal Lugana and Toasted Almond by Fabrics by Stephanie. That's what I have done. And that, nope, one more it looks like for 2019. I thought that was it, but maybe not. Well, apparently not. Another made by Mama Joan bag. Don't open till Christmas. Okay, no. Yeah, do not open till December 25th. Just a Christmas one in general. This one is another Plum Street sampler. Hello, Winter. Come on, focus. Well, you probably know what this one looks like. It's been around for a while. This one's on 28 count Opal Lugana in Night's Watch by Fabric by Stephanie. And I got most of the sheep's body done. Yeah, I was filling in the little curly cues and apparently stopped wherever I was because I just left the thread hanging. And that is it for 2019. Woohoo! All right. On to 2020. I'm going to pause real quick here to get a drink. Okay. So this is crazy. Either I didn't start a lot in the beginning of 2020. I probably didn't. 2020 was crazy because that's when freaking COVID started. And my life got bonkers. I was out in California in February of 2020 when all hell broke loose. And yeah, so I may not have started a lot. I really don't remember. I'd have to go back and look. Or maybe I just got a shit ton done because I had more time to stitch because I wasn't going anywhere. But work got crazy because I mean, obviously I'm a nurse practitioner, healthcare provider. Work got a little bonkers. And this is an Anna Griffin bag that was part of another bag that I bought. It was like for a retreat bag, and I never really used the little bag, so I started using it. This is, sorry, I'm not even telling you, from May 5th, excuse me, May 4th. May the 4th be with you. 2020, and it is a Lizzie Kate kit. Ba la la. And I believe the fabric came with it, yes. It is 30 count cream linen. And that is what I have done so far. I actually even put the beads on that already. Does it really only use 2 colors? Oh, no, those are just the ones that I was messing with. It only has 4 colors, 5 colors. But those are the only 2 that I had stitched with so far, I guess. Oh no. Didn't pull the rest of them, apparently. What was Mania? Probably, I usually don't. Usually I pull like 1 or 2 to get me started, since it's Mania. That would make sense. All right, next one is from May 6th, 2020. And this one is still in a Q-snap. I can feel it inside the bag. Another gorgeous Garan bag with the, oh, and look, they're on the inside too, dragonflies. This one is White Clover by Nora Corbett. Gorgeous, right? And it is being done on 28 count Opal Lugana, the other half of the Floral Fantasy by Sunny Dyes. I should take that off the snap. Would be the good thing to do, right? My hair seems to be getting crazier as this video goes on. It's a little humid outside and a lot windy. But when I took the dogs out earlier, yeah, so much for brushing the hair, right? All right. It's gonna be hard to get them wrinkles out later because they've been in there for a couple of years. That's what I got done that day. Some purple stuff. Ready, next up is Skeleton Crew from May 13th. Skeleton Crew. Is that in this? Yeah. Another So Much to Love back by Cricket Collection. And someone gave me this chart I'm hoping I still have the note in there, but there's the pattern. Oh, do I not have the note anymore? But this was, I think this was an Adopt-A-WIP. Let me see if I can remember her name. Lives out west. Makes videos. Husband plays guitar in the background. Terrible with names. I want to say Anne, but that's not right. Anyway, I do not have that written on here, but this was, I'm pretty sure this was an Adopt-A-WIP. And it's on 32 count Belfast linen by Dinky Dyes. And so some of this stitching was hers and some of it is mine. So that's what we got on that one. What if I don't have that note in here anymore? I don't know if she's made a video in a while. She traveled a lot too. Phoenix. I'm pretty sure Phoenix is where she's based out of. God, I'm terrible with names. I apologize to everybody whose names I have forgotten. Terrible. Unless I talk to you or see you on a regular basis. Next up is May 14th of 2020 in my stitch bag from like Lilo and Stitch. This was made by, can't remember her name, Lollipop Stitches in the UK. I think it's Lollipop. Is that right? No. Maybe. I don't know. But it is a hands-on design pattern. Safe Harbor. Really like how they have that finished. Don't know if I'll do that with the felt. It's kind of cool though. Well, reds are down there. And of course it was Mania, so didn't get a great start. But that's on 28 count white opal Lugana. And that's May 14th. Next up is May 18th of 2020. And this is another hands-on design. It's one of my favorite designers. I've told you that. Love Kathy stuff. This is Good Ship Sampler. And this one, I believe Lucretia gave me after a retreat. She finished it while we were at a retreat, I believe, and gave it to me. I think that's right. I subbed out, this called for Romy's Creation flosses, so I subbed it out for Color and Cotton that I had on hand. And it is a gorgeous color palette. And it is on 32 count Belfast in a solo die from Silk Weaver. I have no idea what the name of it is, but I liked the color. It's kind of a aqua and grays. It's semi-close to what you're seeing, at least what I'm seeing. And this is another one of those gorgeous bags by Stitch All the Things. It's kind of bent. Cute, right? All the floss back in there. All right, next up is from May 20th. And this one is in another Grand bag. Totally cool. This one's cute, and I love the inside. Isn't that gorgeous fabric? It's called One If by Sea, another Cricut Collection pattern. And I'm doing that one, the lighthouse. And it is on 25 count Lugana in Vintage Storm Clouds. And I am doing this one 1/1 because I'm crazy. And that's just the center of the lighthouse. I think that's up, right? Let me double check. Yes. Next up is May 22nd. This is a Dark Side Bags. Love it, right? not the right theme for it. This is another beachy one. Another cricket collection. I was on a cricket collection kit this time. Beach E is what it's called. Beach E mood, beachy, like with a Y, beachy mood. And it is done on 28 count cashel linen in smoky pearl by Zweigart. Oh, holy moly, I did like the top part of the A. And apparently this one must have, it's one of those the black magnets that comes off on stuff. But it was the beach scene, so I had to have it. So, but I didn't want to leave anything ugly on my fabric. So there's that. Come on, get back in there. And next up is May 25th. Amazon bag. This is Liberty Lane by Country Cottage Needleworks. And somebody has done this with a lot darker colors. And I thought it was beautiful. And I wish I had thought about that for mine. Because I'm doing it in the, I believe those are the called for colors. Yes. Because there's DMC and then the two. So I don't leave my DMC in there all the time. But the specialty threads, that way I got the right dye lot. Stay in there. It's Liberty and Rhubarb are the two gassed. And then I do leave the white in there though, because I don't always know if I used white or B5200. So if I leave it in there, then I know which one I used. So B5200. But that, otherwise the DMC just comes out of the master kit. And this was, if I didn't say, May 25th, Liberty Lane, Country Cottage Needleworks, 32 count Wexford linen in a Midas Touch by Sylweaver. And got, see, look, there's the Texas one. And got most of the front of that middle house stitched. Oh, we're getting close because we're already to August. Went from May to August. All right. Oh, and the pile's long. Two left, including this one. It's another dot dot goose bags. Really cute. This is by Spooky and Steve. And I believe they are on Etsy. I think that's where I got this. It's called the North Pole Milk and Cookie Company by Spooky and Steve. And my printer must have been running out of ink because it did not look very good there. And they do give you the number set for changing the number at the bottom. Because it's like, this one says since 1943, so you can change it. And this is done on 28 count opal Lugana in weathered boards by Sunny Dice Fabric. Sorry, it doesn't matter because you can't get it anymore. And I thought that was like the perfect thing to put this on. Change where the folds are. And so last pattern, last project for 2020. I know I did more, but apparently I finished them. A bunch of smalls maybe. This is a big one, and I got sidetracked. But I was on such a good start for this one. All right, so last but not least for this edition of the WIP Parade is Dark Queen of the Sea by Autumn Lane Stitchery. See if I can find an overall picture here in my giant pile of patterns. And 11. I think that is the, nope, that's not the final one because it doesn't have all the back stitching on it. Did I really not print out a final picture? Apparently I have not. All right, let me find it real quick. All right, so this is what it should look like when it's completely done. Now, they had many options along the way that you could change things. You could have a bare-breasted mermaid. You could have lots of different hair colors. That's where I got stuck. You could do a couple of different things up here at the top. Um, one of them I think was a skull, but there were lots of options. And that's where I got off track on this one. I was doing so good, keep it up, but then I got to the hair, and the hair stumped me. There were too many choices. I couldn't make a decision. So, long story short, I got behind, and then I needed to do other things. This one I do have all of the thread in there. That way I can get back to it whenever I want. And this one is done on, sorry, I dropped it. Let me move back to the right thing. This one's done on 32 count Opal Lugana in Bewitched by Under the Sea Fabrics, which is the fabric that was dyed specifically for this one. And this was started on September 1st of 2020 and should have been finished a long time ago. But in the rest of the options that came, whoops, minder just came off too. I'll get it in a minute. But one of the options was, well, how do I say this without making it sound bad? A lot of us didn't like the crown that came with it, or it should, it wasn't what I pictured on her. And I didn't like the horns that are the coral horns that Adam, that's not right, Aaron put on there. So I left the horns off, and someone created that crown for her, which I thought turned out really good. Yes, I did finally pick a hair color, and I really liked the blue to purpley pink. That's showing up fairly true to color. And so I got a whole bunch of it done, but I got stuck on her tentacles. So I have a lot of tentacles left to do. And then backstitching and beads. One of these days, I will get back to her and she will get finished. I have been keeping up really well on my Dark Queen of the Earth one. I know there's decisions to come up on that one too, but I will not let myself get sidetracked on that one. I will stay and we'll make a decision. But so many people have done so many cool things with this. Like they've made the little fishies different colors. It's really cool. And I don't know if you can see, but there's a lot of sparkle in there. The crown has sparkle in it, but oh, and they also give you different options for the face. You could do a couple different things for the face to make her look a little bit different. But it is amazing. I just need time to finish it. Like, right? We need time for finishing all of these things. But that, my friends, is all of 19 and 20. And 21 and 22 do not have nearly as many because I think I just got busy with work and life, and I got promoted, and life's been a little crazy since then. Okay, so I will see you guys in 10 days or so when I do my March update. Otherwise, if I have more time, I will do the final. That'd be the final part of my WIP parade, which would be 21 and 22, and then whatever there is from 23, which I don't think there's much that I have started this year that is not finished. I shouldn't say that. It's not true. Let's see. There are 4 things that I have started this year that are not finished. But that's okay. It's all good, right? Doesn't matter if it's started finished. And oh yeah, on my next update, I have my market goodies to show you. Okay, I'm going. Got stuff to do. Million things I want to get done, and tomorrow I got to go back to work. So it is what it is. Everybody have a great day. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. All those good things, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for comments. Thank you for liking all of the stuff. again, I will say I am terrible about answering comments. If you see that I hearted it, yes, I have read it. But unless you ask me a direct question, I will probably not comment on your comment. I just don't have time. And if I'm going to keep doing these, if you ask me a direct question, yes, I will answer. I will comment back if I know. I mean, obviously, if I know the answer. But just to say, oh, hey, great to talk to you. I'm just, I don't have time to do that. But I do appreciate it. I do enjoy reading them. It's really hard to comment from my phone, and that's the only time I read them for like 15, 20 minutes before I go to bed at night. So everybody have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you all soon.